The very costly interception that was returned for the score by Alabama.
And he's been in this spot before. He's got 48 career starts at the college level between JUCO and App State and Tennessee. So he's been in the storm before. He can bounce out.
Deshaun Bishop tripped up by Xavier Brown, who had that 99-yard pick six. Brown started every game last year as a freshman. Did have one touchdown last year on a fumble return for a score against Mercer. Aguilar, another play action fake, and a man open over the middle. First down, Tennessee. Braylon Staley to the Alabama 42-yard line, a pickup of 12.
So far, I like the first couple plays for Joey Halsley. Little run inside, get the run game going, get a nice easy completion over the middle for your quarterback.
Aguilar after the fake ran out of time, taken down by James Smith, the junior defensive lineman from Montgomery, Alabama. A loss of 2.
It's not often when you see Aguilar just hesitate. You got to think if that interception at the end of the half might have played into that decision there. He had a guy in the flat, he could have thrown it, he double clutched, and it resulted in a lost yardage play.
Bishop, nice cut. Deshaun Bishop might go the distance. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a run by Bishop, 44 yards. And what a response to that calamity at the end of the first half. A 3-and-out on defense and a quick score when they get the ball back. They're going to go for 2, try to make it a 1-score game. Right now it's 10. A 2-pointer would make it 8. Tight punch to the right. Go for Dose, brought to us by Dos Equis. Aguilar into the end zone. That's intercepted. Deshaun Lee tackled from behind by Mike Matthews. He was thinking about going for Dose in the opposite direction. What a run by Deshaun Bishop. His 6th touchdown of the season. It's a 10-point game with a long way to go on the 3rd Saturday in October.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
This is Judy and Pedro. They just bought their first home and are learning a lot. Thanks to Google, Pedro knows more than he wanted to about gravel.
Oh.
And Judy wouldn't call herself a plumber, but she dabbles.
Wait, how do these things work together? Honey, I did it!
So far, if they've learned one thing about home ownership, is that there's a lot to learn. Good thing you can just ask Google.
Ryan Miller.
Nate Jones.
Gina Costa.
Grabs his phone.
Checks his notifications.
Opens the Fidelity app.
With Fidelity, it's easier than ever to invest the way you want.
Ding, ding, ding.
Get a second opinion.
Nate likes what he sees.
Set your investment to automatic and buy U.S. stocks and ETFs for as little as $1.
With no fees or commissions. Because that's how Gina likes to invest.
Same page?
That was easier than I thought.
Talk about easier investing.
One of these people uses the Colgate Total Active Prevention System. It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of many oral health problems. As for the other guy,
Sarah, good luck.
Be dentist ready with Colgate Total.
This game has gotten out of control. All the money, the unpredictability. It's time we instate a commissioner.
Introducing the commissioner of coverage, the Aflac Duck.
Commish, when life insurance falls short, who pays you cash to help with your medical bills?
Aflac. The commissioner has spoken.
I love that duck.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with
Aflac, an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Y'all can ask about it at work.
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Before you are Arby's new steak nuggets. Tender hand-cut steak is no longer confined to a steakhouse because these meaty marvels make the world your steakhouse. Eat them in your mid-sized sedan. Eat them on your bed. Or eat them at the movies, you sniggy boy. Just make sure you eat them before they're gone.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Monday, from life in the NFL to saving lives. The football players who are tackling a career in nursing.
A lot of times I walk in, they're like, okay, why aren't you playing football?
The NFL to nursing pipeline.
Are the victories now as satisfying as in football?
On Good Morning America.
You're watching the SEC on ABC. From Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, or as Greg McElroy calls it, the house that Greg McElroy built.
I can assure you that is not the case for those that took that seriously.
I'm hoping that nobody did. Turbyville, another touchback. It's a 10-point game after the run by Bishop.
And running game's a game of numbers. So you have 3 blockers for 3 guys right side of the center. Plenty of room, and actually see Alabama slide just ever so slightly inside to allow Tennessee to capture the edge. And that's just really poorly done at the second level by the Tide. Bishop makes a couple guys miss. They take a couple poor angles, and he's out the gate. Just a tremendously well blocked at the point of attack, but it's all Bishop once he gets past that first line of defense.
He just about doubled their rushing total for the night. Prior to that touchdown, they had 43 yards rushing on 21 carries. He went 44 for the score. Ty Simpson out to Jeremy Bernard, who's knocked down from behind after an 8-yard gain. Here's Molly.
Well, Ty Simpson was frustrated on the sideline, immediately coming off the field, got in the faces of his offensive linemen, clapping and yelling loudly, saying, hey, get your head back in the game. Calm down. We cannot afford to let them back in this. And the coach's son sounding a lot like a coach down here, guys.
Well, he didn't like that even though they wanted Georgia, they were shut out in the second half. Ty was frustrated after the game last week at Missouri. They held the ball for over 38 minutes, but had just 27 points. He thought there was more there, so he wants to keep his foot on the accelerator with his dad and brother watching.
I think this is a big third down for Alabama. 3 and out on the first drive, possibility for 3 and out here on the second drive, and here third down and 2 or so. They love to utilize these bunch formations. Could also motion the back end of the backfield, but Ryan Williams has been the go-to guy in the passing game today.
There's 3 catches, 64 yards. The deep and talented receiver group. This is Jeremy Bernard. Spins away. First down, out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Chased out by Andre Turrentine.
That's a great job by Ty Simpson, recognizing the man coverage against Boo Carter with his best, most reliable wide receiver. And Jeremy Bernard wins on the out route quickly. Accurate throw for the conversion.
Bernard very nearly didn't come back for his final season of college football. He thought long and hard about going to the NFL draft after he was Alabama's leading receiver last year. A conversation with Ty Simpson helped convince him to stay. Ty trying to set up a screen. It's batted down. Knocked down by Edwin Spillman, who did not play in the first half tonight because of a targeting ejection in the second half of their win against Arkansas last week.
That was really nearly intercepted, too, because it looked like Spillman got both hands on it, and the freshman almost reeled it in. That would have been a heck of a play.
2nd and 10. Bernard, the motion man. Gave them 3 receivers to the right. Simpson looked in that direction. Nice diving catch made by Ryan Williams, just shy of the first down by about a yard.
And that was a heck of a catch, too. One of the rare off-target throws by Ty Simpson. Did Williams go down and reel it in? Looks like he did. That was a tremendous catch.
For a 9-yard gain. Crowd doesn't like the center judge standing over the ball, but Tennessee had to be given a chance to substitute because Alabama did. 3rd down and 1. And the first down picked up by Jam Miller.
With this drive marching the way it is, this is kind of the area of the field where you might be thinking a little pressure with the momentum that Bama's starting to create offensively. But also, if I'm Ryan Grubb, this is the spot where I want to take that shot. Hard play action. See if he can throw it over the top to Ryan Williams.
Cuevas resets to the right as Simpson goes under center with Miller, the running back. Williams in motion. And that pass is batted down. Knocked down by Nathan Robinson.
Looked like there, Bama was anticipating that pressure that we just talked about. What beats pressure? Screen game, but a good play by Robinson, going up, getting vertical, and not allowing Simpson to negotiate a window.
Robinson, a big man, back up in that defensive line, 6'6", 300-pounder.
You got man coverage right now being shown by Tennessee. Press coverage as well, so if you want to take a shot against press coverage, it'd be a time to do it.
Daniel Hill is in at running back, their 3rd string running back. Simpson, a quick pop, incomplete. Well defended by Colton Hood, a transfer from Colorado. Who's been a godsend for Tim Banks, especially with the injuries to Gibson and McCoy. Coach Banks said Hood's done a nice job. Played at Colorado last year. Played at Auburn the year before that.
Here's a spot on the field where it's possible 4-down territory for Ryan Grubb. Nowhere near field goal range, but if you can get 6 or 7 here, you might get the green light to go for it.
Two for 2 on 3rd down in this drive. Simpson surrounded. Ball pops up in the air. No whistles yet. That's a live ball, at least for the moment. And it looked like Joshua Josephs has it for Tennessee, and it's volunteer ball. Ruled a fumble. Most of the players seem to think it was an incomplete forward pass, but there was no whistle. And at least for the moment, to the dismay of Kalen DeBoer, it's Tennessee ball near midfield.
It looked like it was Jordan Ross coming around the left side with Caden Proctor trying to get a hand on it. As Ty Simpson's pulling it, looks like there the hand does look like it's moving forward. He does collision the left shoulder of Proctor. I still think he had control as that hand began that move towards the line of scrimmage.
Well, Simpson was aware of it immediately. He started after the ball. Actually, then he stopped. Yeah, he did hit, it appeared, the shoulder of Caden Proctor, his own tackle. The officials still conferring. And a lot of the players not aware that that was a free ball. Simpson went diving for it, but didn't possess it. And Josephs got it back. If it stands, it's just the 3rd turnover of the season committed by Alabama. And after the conversation, the officials are saying volunteer football. Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, what do you think? Clearly a fumble?
I think it is a fumble. I don't think he has firm control when that hand starts forward. I don't know if it hit his own player, but it looked like as his hand comes forward, that ball was already popping up the top of his hand.
Did look like the nose of the football as he stretched it back to release the ball. He did hit his own player, Caden Proctor. And then it's whether or not the firm control was there as he followed through. And I'm kind of with you, Matt, the way it came out of his hand.
And just the third turnover committed by Alabama this season. Mike Matthews, the intended receiver, the pass from Joey Aguilar. Alabama started the night in third in the country in fewest turnovers. Only Temple and UConn had committed fewer, one each. The momentum has turned against Kalen DeBoer and the Crimson Tide. A touchdown for Tennessee here in the third quarter, and now a takeaway. Their 12th forced fumble of the season. They started the day tied with Houston for the most in the country. Here's Bishop again. That's been a problem for Alabama several times this year, getting gashed in the running game for long runs by the opposition. And that's 18 more for Bishop on the heels of his 44-yard touchdown. Nothing doing there on the throw out wide to Staley. But Dijon Lee right there for Alabama. Actually a loss of a yard.
Starting to look now on these last couple possessions for Tennessee. That offensive line that's been so good this year is starting to resemble themselves. There's one at the line of scrimmage there on that last nice run by Bishop, and did so again earlier on the touchdown.
The ball is free, and Aguilar had to pounce on it. The timing of the snap was off. And the Big Orange offense caught off guard. Sam Pendleton, the center, snapped it when the rest of his mates weren't expecting it.
That was the only guy that was anticipating a snap, was the center. So big missed opportunity and a mistake there by Tennessee.
8-yard loss. Pendleton's had a nice year. Transferred from Notre Dame. Replaced the All-American Cooper Mays at center for Tennessee. Aguilar off the hands of Mike Matthews. A couple of yards short of the first down marker. So the missed time snap, huge. It stalls the drive.
And this is a well-thrown ball by Aguilar. It's a little to the inside, but this one on a third and long, the receiver Matthews absolutely has to bring in. And this has been a team in Tennessee that has dropped 21 passes coming into this game. That is 135th in college football. The only team that's been worse has been App State.
Aguilar's former team. Jackson Ross, who can punt with either foot, punched that one down inside the 5. Took a beautiful bounce, and it'll be down at the 1 by William Wright. Perfectly done by Ross. Big drop by Matthews. A 10-point game. 5:51 to go, third quarter.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I'm always scouting for full-time fans. Check out this year's recruits. The teen transfer, married into the team, but acts like he's married to the team. The playmaker can get the ball through the uprights without setting foot on a field. The early season hopeful doesn't hope that this is her team's year, knows so. These fans deserve a Modelo.
Because football isn't really football without you.
Incredible win. What was the key to victory?
Well, the Sonic Smasher, no doubt about it.
Okay, but what makes the Sonic Smasher so great?
I think it'd be the hand-smashed Angus beef, the melty cheese, and, of course, the Smasher sauce. We're talking the tote right here.
The tastiest of all time.
Give me the QB1 of bourbons. The sooner, the better.
Thanks, Coach. I'm Laura Rutledge, reporting from Sonic, where football goes to burger.
When you think horses, you think boots. You think boots, you think cowboys and cowgirls, Friday nights and $2 beers. Because it's payday, and payday means hard work, which means you're back to thinking boots. And when you're thinking boots, you're thinking Ariat.
Reese's and Oreo. We're finally combining them. Are you happy now? Because your mouth is about to be. Yeah, you're...
get up to 22 hours of battery life with Snapdragon. Sometimes in life, you just want more. Cracker Barrel's all about more. More flavor, more heart, more craft, more joy. So when you just want more, Cracker Barrel has all the more. All the more. Cracker Barrel. And the confrontational fans know why not to pepper. Don't we need to talk? What was it this time? We gave up 24 points last Saturday. Yes, we won. Well, not buying the food after hard Talks is also sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I get it, my boy. You don't have to speak about all that hot seat stuff, right? College football, it's your Pepper thing. What's going on so far in the second half of offense for the Tide? And now they start from the one. And usually do here when you're backed up is you utilize a hard count. Try to get that kick defense to jump off sides. That way it'll give you a free 5 yards, and if you jump off sides, you lose half of your